Hello, week 9 of summer anime, another week, finally finishing things up. We got a lot of like cool action in a bunch of these shows, as well as like, the romance shows developing a lot of cool character moments, a lot of plot development, getting some like cool stories, as well as like rushing things, finishing things up. Some of them are trash, some of them are cool, hype. Also, JoJo Part 6, Stone Ocean. The second part came out in Netflix. They just dropped another batch of 12 episodes. So it's been a minute. I have reviewed them in another video, but damn, Jolene finally back. There's some issues, but it's like so good to have more JoJo back. So yeah, that's another anime that came out this season. Check it out. It's JoJo. But yeah, let's get into it. So let's start talking about Made in Abyss Season 2, Episode 9. So here, a lot of shit happened. Like, basically the village got kind of wrecked, or it's about to. Rag gets a piece of Faputa's ear that we saw last episode. Yeah, a lot of episodes before this, there's just like a lot of like cool backstory. Here, stuff's actually developing in the 6th level. So he has to make his promise with Faputa, which is to destroy the village because she wants revenge because of her mother. So they're like, why don't we team up? You use your incinerator, blow a hole, and then I'll be the one to destroy the village. The issue is, like, I'm having is that there's a lot of nice villagers in here. Like, a lot of them are fucked up, like, abyss monsters, hollows that don't have like intelligence, but a lot of them are like normal people that like communicate. So what's gonna happen to all the nice villagers? Are just gonna get murdered? So Reg takes the piece of Faputa's ear. He like goes into the village. All the villagers are attracted to the blood, and then the issue is there's like this big fight that comes inside the village because I think Wazukan, so he's like the big red monster, he doesn't want Reg to like kind of destroy the village, I guess. Wazukan kidnaps Fueko to kind of protect her, so like he wants Fueko alive to like do his dreams. We also see that Wazukan has like some like underlying motivation, and actually Rico calls him out on it. She's like, oh wait, you were an adventurer type of guy, like you always want to like move forward, why are you stuck in this village type of thing? But yeah, anyway, they like have to fight off this like giant spirit monster. It has like a big vagina mouth, big like claws, just like huge, and it shoots like black slime everywhere. So while he's about to like lose the piece of Faputa, he's like, yeah, I gotta do it. He doesn't do it often, but when he does, he just blasts the incinerator cannon. The animation here was very nice, music was also nice, but it was just like a giant kamehameha, very big powerful blast, and yeah, he did it. He kind of destroyed part of the monster. It's still like regenerating, but it's like knocked out. The blast was so powerful, it blasted a hole through the village wall, and now Faputa, this is like, I got shivers, bro. She climbed through the hole. We see her kind of shadowy figure. She's actually healed now, and like she has like big healing powers. She takes down like the big dude that was attacking Reg, and then she makes a speech, this like heroic kind of presidential speech by her while she was about to genocide everyone. So she's like, you everyone, you villagers that defiled my mother, prepare to die, etc., etc. It was so good. Yeah, everyone doesn't really care. They're like, oh, it's Faputa, yo, we bow down to our queen. And then we see her like kind of slicing everyone up. Like it like cuts to the end of the episode, so we don't really know what happens. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff we have to do. So Beloff wakes up actually, and Nanachi's kind of freed. So I guess we solved that. Nanachi's just randomly freed because Beloff senses Faputa. The music is nice. Rico and everyone, they're kind of like trying to hide somewhere, maybe to avoid this onslaught, protect the villagers. Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, shit's gonna pop off. It seems like every time we explore a level of the Abyss, we kind of fuck things up a little bit, maybe for the better or for the worse. But yeah, after that, we just go to the next level. Maybe that's gonna happen here soon. So yeah, I'm excited to get the end of the anime. It's so good. Each episode, the storytelling is on another level. Music is so nice. Characters are nice. So excited to see what more we're gonna have as we finish up this anime. It's gonna be sad when it finishes up because it's catching up really fast in the manga. So yeah, like this manga release is like really slow if you follow it. So we would probably have to wait a long time for another anime season to drop. But yeah, excited to watch this. And yeah, highly recommend the season for any like adventure fans, Made in Abyss fans. It's like so good. All right, so for Call of the Night, episode 9 this week, it was another chill kind of slice of life episode hangout. We learned more about like some certain characters. So Ko actually like helping a lot of these girls with their problems. Here, it's the girl Sari, the vampire girl with the blonde hair, kind of delinquent. So we saw her a couple episodes ago, like she was the first one that picked up Ko, and then like we realized there's other vampires out here trying to get after his dick. So yeah, she wants to hang out with Ko, and then, Nasen is like, get away from my man. She starts fighting her again, but then like, Sari gets really mad, like, I just wanted to talk to him. So Ko actually sees that Sari has some issues. So he kind of chases after her, says, oh, you want to hang out? Anything you want to talk about? You don't seem like you're all right. So yeah, we see Sari, she's like a popular high school girl type of character. And then she like kind of hates her popularity. It's like too annoying sometimes. There's a lot of dudes just harassing her. And then she doesn't like living that kind of life being popular. Ko's like, aren't you doing this like purposely, intentionally? Isn't this your own fault? And then yeah, they go to karaoke together, sing. They kind of like get really close. But then this one dude, he knocks on the door of the karaoke, kind of creepy. It's like one of Sari's stalkers. So they call him like Darui-san as like, oh, this guy's a drag. Ko's like, all right, what should we do? And then she's like, I'm gonna kill him so I don't have to deal with them anymore. And Ko's like, aren't you taking this a little too far? Like, you haven't really killed anyone recently. Like, why this guy? Yeah, she just wants to murder the stalker dude. He's like a cool tall guy with glasses, but yeah. Ko actually tries to protect him. They kind of run away while Sari's like wreaking havoc in the karaoke place, chasing after them. They go to an alleyway, and then this dude, his name is Akun, actually, kind of like explains his point of view. So one day his girl broke up with him, so he was like kind of running on the street one day, and then he bumped into Sari, and then, you know, they became friends. She was like kind of cute, endearing, and then they hung out like multiple times, like on dates and stuff. So yeah, here's the issue. Sari actually like, you know, caught feelings for this guy as like a friend. Like, she never really had friends, because every time she like had to interact with humans, it's for like either food or for like sex, like making babies. So it's either romance or like, you know, no friendship allowed, basically. So we also see that Sari got jealous of Ko and Nasuna's relationship, because that's something she kind of wanted. So yeah, Sari hates being like popular, I guess. She hates like these vampire rules where you can't be friends with humans. That's why she wanted to kill Akun, because she wants to like kind of bury her life like making friends with humans, just move on. So yeah, they get kind of sad. Nasuna and Ko kind of convince them to talk it out. So they kind of like agree not to meet each other again. Like, okay, it's fine, now it's over, I won't kill you, etc. And then Akun comes in, bro. My dude's a Chad. He's like, yo, I want to be a vampire. So yo, Ko, get back in line. Like, this dude we met him first day, first episode, 5 minutes. He's a male vampire. He turns into a vampire. So easy. So yeah, we see that he actually like fell for Sari, but then Sari thinks of him as a friend. But it's like a mutual thing, so they can still hang out with each other now. I think it's kind of weird because, you know, he's throwing his life away. But he seems like a single dude just living by himself, so maybe no issues there. Another relationship settled. It was pretty chill. They all four go to karaoke together. It's like kind of an interesting episode. We see Ko and Asuna kind of helping other people with their problems. And then like the main thing, there's just so many rules in this vampire life. I thought like the vampires were kind of nice and quirky, just like living their life, not like harming people. But here it's like actually just like a lot of rules they gotta follow. Either just eat them or kill them, or don't even like interact with them. So yeah, like Sari doesn't like all this romance involved in the vampire life. That's like good to know. And then yeah, I love these types of episodes. Just like either it's slice of life or it's like cool character moments, developments. So it's like really easy and chill to watch. And I wonder what we'll get next as we kind of continue. All right, so for a couple of Cuckoos, episode 19, let's talk about this. I haven't talked about this anime in a while. This is like the second core so far. It's kind of surprisingly endearing and like pretty well made for like a harem incest type of show. Like, here a bunch of spicy shit happened this episode. That's why I'm gonna talk. So if you haven't been following, yeah, there's basically 3 girls. One is the main girl Erica, who's kind of like an Instagram celebrity. One's the dude's little sister Sachi. One is like his main crush, this purple haired girl with big titties, Hero. She's actually my pick as best girl. But yeah, it seems like Erica's like the clear winner so far. But here there's kind of like a wrench in everything, like a random story bomb for no reason. So I don't think it'll go anywhere, but I just want to talk about it. So basically, we realized that Erica has a brother, like an older brother that's missing. So this was like a big secret. Like the main character Nagi was like seeing that something was wrong with her. So they like kind of talk it out. And then yeah, she shares this. Like Nagi doesn't really care. He's like, okay, sure. So apparently she had this long lost brother that looks exactly like Nagi. They had like a family photo together. And then that's why she wanted to be an Instagram celebrity, just like post her pictures so her brother could find her. The issue is, where did your brother go? Like, what happened? They don't know. So I guess their parents are keeping a secret or something. Or this might just be like some like random plot twist. Maybe she has like schizophrenia or something. That would be a big plot twist. But yeah, like apparently there's this like brother. And then, this is crazy because now Erica loves her brother, her big brother. Sachi also loves her big brother. Do you see like a path where this could work out? Now Sachi can get with her brother. Erica can get with her brother. It's not really blood related, so it's fine. Just everyone's happy, I guess. It's so weird though. Like, bro, like I'm on the non-incest train. Like, come on, pick Hero. But yeah, it's random. So Nagi meets up with Erica's dad just to talk about it. Apparently, this is like the interesting part. Erica's dad like denies this claim. Like, there's no brother. There's no brother in Ba Sing Se. So yeah, we don't know what that's about. It might actually be right. So maybe there's some like weird ass plot twist where this brother doesn't exist. Maybe Nagi's like living a double life or something. So it's like instead of marrying Erika, you can marry Sachi. Everyone's happy. The same goal is accomplished. Like the families are together. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I love watching it. It's so interesting. You know, like the animation, the art style is like really nice. You know, the girls are like very exciting in their own ways. There's a lot of like slow episodes where it's just like, you know, generic romance like developments happening, like shit we've already seen before. But besides that, yo, the story's like pretty nice. That's why I wanted to talk about the second core. There's like so many episodes here. I highly recommend it if you're looking for like some random romance show to watch, because it's actually like pretty well made. Okay, so for Lycoris Recoil episode 10, the DA is coming through, hunting Majima, doing their mission. There's also an emotional moment with Chisato and then the cafe owner, where he's like, I lied to you, because basically he didn't tell her about Yoshi, how he like, you know, gave her like an artificial heart just to kill people. That was her real mission, you know, to just like murder people as a Lycoris. So Mika gave her the option to choose. Okay, should I work in this cafe? Should I save lives, or should I murder people? So she appreciates like she was given the choice. But yeah, it's like kind of an emotional like reveal, I guess, that like her life is made to kill people. There's also a cute moment where she's just wearing a kimono as like the cafe is like closing down. A lot of people don't want the cafe to close down. I don't. I want more fun slice of life adventures before Chisato dies. But yeah, we end this episode just like a big moment happening where Majima, he like reveals his big terrorist plan. So he's like, I released thousands of guns into the city. So now like the Lycoris can't really kill these people with guns in the city, because then they're killing civilians, I guess. Like Majima just wants to induce chaos into the city, like he's the Joker. So I wonder what like people are gonna do. Like there's a lot of lives on the line, I guess, because there's just random people with guns on the streets. And then now Yoshi's also taken hostage. So there's basically two paths. Either Chisato goes to rescue Yoshi because she wants to ask him questions, or she kind of like helps take down Majima. The issue is if she takes down Majima, then Yoshi will die as a hostage. So Mika goes in, they split up. So it's like a cool badass ending. Mika's out here gonna like protect the city. Chisato's gonna get some answers, and we end the episode there. Cool cliffhanger again. Love these episodes. It's nothing too serious, but there's like finally like a real villain confrontation showdown happening. Is it gonna work out for our main girls? Are we gonna save the city? Is everything gonna go fine? We'll see as we kind of finish up. Okay, so for Isekai Ojisan episode 7, yeah, we get more stories from the Ojisan, so you know, pretty funny. Basically, like, I think the main one, he meets these 3 travelers that kind of like harassed him before, but then like they actually like team up to fight goblins together, and then he like does some like shitty jump attack with his sword, but it's like really inaccurate. So then the thing is, him and the adventurers, they kind of team up and then they become friends. Like, oh, we misunderstood you, you're not a goblin. The issue is like one of the girl adventurers, she's like, oh, didn't you repair this barrier one time over here? And then the Oji-san's kind of like trying to be low-key about it, so he actually wipes all their memories. And then he runs away, like, oh, we didn't meet them again. Like, they were your friends, bro. Why you do this? So I love how, like, the Oji-san, he's just, like, causing problems. Like, these are his own, like, issues. Like, his life could have been so easy, but, like, he's just so abrasive as a person. So kind of unaware of, like, social things that he just, like, causes all these problems for himself. So, yeah, just, like, more funny shit with him. We also see that one of the girls is actually, like, another hero, so maybe that'll lead somewhere. After that, the main girl, Fujimi, she actually has to go back to her college. So she's like, all right, you know, we'll redo the story again. I gotta do something. But then she like leaves her phone at their house. So Takafumi comes in, the main character. He's like, let's deliver her the phone to her in college. So they go fly him and the Oji-san to the college. So I love how they're using like their powers in the real world. They kind of talk, get closer, and then Takafumi actually gets really close to Fujimi because he sees that there's like this dude harassing her, but it's actually like her little brother. So he thought like that was her boyfriend or something. And then yeah, they just like get closer. It's like really cute. I love like the developments in the anime. There's a lot like isekai, romance, slice of life, a lot of chill moments, comedy. So yeah, another solid episode. Really love it. Okay, so for A Devil is a Part-Timer, season 2, episode 8. I'll go for this quickly. You know, a lot of stuff is just like, you know, we're working, chilling, a lot of slice of life with like some character moments. Yeah, the McDonald's is closed down, so Mao needs another job. Chi comes in, offers him a place like by her cousin's like family's place, where it's like they go farming and stuff, like clear up weeds, and it's like big ass like land mass. So basically, yeah, like Chi's like family owns like this village type of thing. They go farming. The issue is there's like bears everywhere, so yeah, that's like a thing they gotta worry about. After that, we also see that Yusa also followed them kind of, and then yeah, Alice Ramis shows up as well, like being cute, being annoying, like hanging out with all the little kids. So yeah, another slice of life episode. We're working. We see Mao and Yusa like talking a lot, so a lot of like cool character moments. But then after that, we kind of like end off with a cliffhanger where they're working one day, and then this bear comes in, and then one of the little kids is crying, so the bear like realizes that they're there. And is he gonna attack them? It's like this grizzly bear, which is like pretty scary. But then like the main cast has fought like demons and shit, so this bear's probably nothing. We'll see what's gonna happen as we kind of continue. Okay, so for Shadow's House season 2 episode 9, really loving how this anime is progressing. A lot of like plot developments, cool like kind of bad guys showing up. Just like there's a lot of like sad moments as well because we're just trapped in this house. So yeah, this is what happens. We see that like last episode, Mary Rose was the perpetrator of like, you know, releasing the Scorches, these shadow monsters to attack. So then yeah, Kate realizes it's her. They kind of talk it out, and yeah, we see her power. She can like, she doesn't have too much soot, but she has like a little bit that she can use to actually like, control the like Scorches. So that's where her true power comes in. So she didn't really need to be super strong and stuff to carry them. She just manipulates them with her soot. So and that's a cool like way to introduce her power. So why is she doing this? So yeah, we see like her doll Rosemary showing up as well. They basically like have this plan because they're about to become adults because they're old enough. So you don't want to become adults in this house if you like care about your doll, because the shadow's going to overtake the doll and the consciousness of the human is going to be like gone. So yeah, Mary Rose like realizes this, so they wanted to leave. They tried leaving before, but just they couldn't find an exit. The front entrance door, like that's not an exit, it's like a fake exit. The real like exit is through the grandfather's room, so that's like really hard to access. And she did this whole thing just to escape, and then like she got her doll sick intentionally. Like the doll agreed just so like they can delay becoming an adult. So now Kate and John are running, the two shadows. Okay, they leave the dolls behind because they're being attacked by the Scorches. And then yeah, this is the problem. They all have like the same motivation. They all want to like break out of the shadow house, like save the human people. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, basically stuff is escalating. We also see that Mary Rose has the power to absorb shadow from other people, like the soot. That's how she increases her power level. So yeah, that's interesting. Also, we kind of ended off with Edward. You remember Edward? We saw him last season. Like, he was like the really evil dude that was like harassing our main team. So yeah, he wants to like keep getting upgraded. Like, the way to get upgraded in the Shadow House, you gotta snitch out the other people. I call them out for being traitors. So he realizes that Mary Rose is like delaying her like being an adult. So like he thinks that like she's doing this on purpose. Maybe she's like teaming up with Kate, trying to conspire against the shadows. So yeah, that's like he's trying to like attack them. So he actually releases this like big zombie. There's like a dead body with like a shadow growing out of it. It might be Christopher. So this is probably what they do for like people that are like rebellious in the Shadow's house. They just kill them and like, you know, bury them, I guess. But the shadow is still overtaking the body. It's so creepy. So yeah, we ended with the cliffhanger. Maybe Edward's gonna attack the main team and they have to work together. Yeah, very good, very solid episode. I love like this anime. It's just like so nice and creepy, and it feels like really hard for our main cast because like everyone's against them. So we'll see what's gonna happen as we continue on with this anime. More villains are being introduced. Like, I hope everything works out for our main cast. All right, and now for Rent a Girlfriend season 2 episode 10. So a lot of shit happened. The main one, so Ruka with the kiss. We saw her kiss Kazuya last episode, and now like they just kiss again, just keeps doing it. I'm not gonna lose. So it's like a long ass like 2-minute long kissing scene if you want to see like 2D characters just making out. Yeah, here you go. They kind of animated like pretty decently. There was like a lot of music in the background as well. It was like pretty romantic, you know. She's like, I'm not gonna lose. The first kiss, it tasted like beer, and then she like walks away because they're still part of Kazuya's house birthday party. So they gotta like go back and pretend like none of this ever happened. But this is like pretty significant. I don't know if it'll play a part in the like the story because they just like forget things. Like the story does not progress anyway. But yeah, this is like pretty significant. Ruka does a kiss, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really, because what happens? The grandmother, she gives Chizuru a ring. It's like the family ring passed around. I don't know the significance of it, but you know, it's implied marriage in the future. She's like, you could hold on to the ring, you don't gotta do anything, but it's just like heavily implied. So now Kazuya, he realizes the lie is like kept on too long. We're fake. This is a fake relationship. We gotta admit to her grandmother it is fake. The issue is Chizuru. She's like, no, we can't. Because the next day the grandmothers visit each other in the hospital, so Chizuru doesn't want to break her grandmother's heart before she dies, so he's keeping up the lie. I think it's easier to just actually go out, like become a couple, instead of lying, like making a big deal out of it. But yeah, that's the problem that we're having right now. Also, yeah, Ruka did the kiss, so we got to keep up with that lie as well. So a lot of shit is happening, a lot of like juicy drama, spiciness. Like, there's so much shit that could be done. These guys could be adults, talk about it a little better. But goddamn, I guess we're keeping up the drama, the spiciness. Hopefully everything works out. We'll see as we kind of like continue on. And yeah, that seems to be it for week 9. Thank you for watching, keeping up with these animes with me. Please let me know what your favorite anime this season is. But yeah, I'm really liking it now. Like, stuff is finishing up, wrapping up for the fall. A lot of like cool action, a lot of like really good story and plot moments. So I'm really excited to kind of finish up most of these animes.